Okay, so this is just squaring a binomial. Basically, if I have w plus 6 and its quantity squared, that's the same as saying x squared. And we know x squared is just x times x. But in this case, w minus 6 is x. So it would really be w plus 6 times w plus 6. Now, what we do here is we do a foiling method. So we would do the first terms here. So first, which is w times w, so w squared, plus, excuse me, let me put that actually in red, which is w squared plus outer terms, okay, so O for outer, and that's w times 6, so 6w, plus, and then we're going to do inner terms, which I'll do in green, so this is inner, so here's I, which is going to be 6w as well, because 6 times w. And then we're going to do the last terms, okay, which is 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay, and so what you'll always do, again, is you add up the inner two terms. So 6w plus 6w is 12w, plus first terms, which is w squared, and the last terms, which is 36. So you just input that into Alex the way it is. Alright, I'm going to do another one, and this one's going to be with a negative, so let's call it w minus 6 quantity squared, which means we're going to have w minus 6 times w minus 6, and so we're going to go first term, w times w is w squared, plus the outer term, which is 6 times w, 6w, but it's not a positive 6w because that's a negative 6, so it's negative 6w, plus the inner term, 6w, but it's again not a positive 6w, it is a negative 6w, and sorry, that is my inner term. And then finally my last term, which I'll do in pink, which is negative 6 times negative 6, so I'm going to get my last term to be a positive 36. Okay? So looking at this, remember, I add up my inner and outer term. This is my inner and outer term. Both are negative 6, so I know this is going to be negative 12w plus w squared plus 36. Well, plus negative doesn't make sense, so what we do is we take these and we just make them negative, and that's a w squared. Okay? And that's pretty much it. That's for this one.